Folks, I can already warn you, this match will not be for the faint of heart. The war of words between these two men, CM Punk and Cactus Jack, has come and gone, and now it's time for a war of wills, a war of weapons, a war of whatever sadistic machinations have been running through these men's minds.
It does not get more hardcore than the ECW arena, especially when it's Falls Count Anywhere. CM Punk and Cactus Jack, two men who remain stalwart and resolute in their convictions through blood, sweat, and tears.
Smart money's on a whole lot of all three of those things in this match, gentlemen. Cactus will make sure of it. Double axe handle smash. Ooh.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
And Jack has lifted the ring apron, looking for something.
Ah, ye old faithful of violent artistry, the kendo stick.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Oh, yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
Implanted by the DDT.
Just fighting it out on the arena stage. A lot can go wrong up there.
And things backstage are getting quickly out of hand.
Oh, they're done playing nice. They've got some serious aggression that needs to be worked out, and this just might be the best way to do it.
Ooh! Manages to reverse it.
That's going to leave a mark for sure.
Counter by CM Punk.
Back and forth, trading reversals. Time to go for...
Uh-oh. And Punk gets countered there.
Ooh! Wow, what a shot. Boom!
Steel chair.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
And I also see a cut on the face of Punk.
And back elbow creates separation.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Oh, ooh, what a knee lift.
Oh, down leveraging the arm.
Cactus Jack.
Stop puller pile driver.
Shoulder up right away. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Slides down the backside. Boom! Attacking the knee.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Bang! Boom!
Uh-oh. Jack just got out of there.
Bam! Down he goes. Cactus Jack has nothing but mayhem in mind for his opponent.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Hit by the soaring cone. Wow.
Oh, and fights back.
Boom! Fire back with that elbow.
Oh, that had to hurt. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Doing battle on the stage. Danger lingering everywhere. Oh, brutal headbutt on target.
Isolating the arm.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Boom, what a roundhouse. And nothing good has ever come from fighting up on the stage. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed chop. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And Punk making his way back to the ring. Sheesh, a painful-looking chop. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And CM Punk is in control.
Oh, yeah. Punk's not backing down to lift off.
Big splash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Escape just in time. Cut down to size with that. Jack just got out of there.
Man, well-placed calf kick.
Punk's got the Anaconda vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted.
And a late pin attempt by Cactus Jack. And a kick out at only one.
Not enough. There's got to be more where that came from.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes, the plunge.
That's a game ender, gentlemen.
Cover. 2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM. Oh man, that was wild.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team. Clothesline! Perhaps it's time for us to move to a less volatile ringside area.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh, my!
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
And he heads back into the ring.
A little cockiness here from Punk. Luther's press, and now nailing his opponent with multiple punches.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Stone Cold too slow there. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting Rattlesnake.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see. These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner. Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Austin going big.
Stunner!
Will that close Punk out? Austin going big.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner! What energy in the arena tonight. And he tosses him back in now.
Just fighting on pure instinct right now.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As for the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss. He saw that one coming.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can...
This could be it. Austin with the cover.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails, but the Texas...
Oh man, that was wild. The results I have one last personal dream match that I'd like.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut. Only 3. He goes for the quick pin attempt, and he kicks out.
Thought they could pull a fast one here.
Northern Lights.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, man. Focus on weakening that arm.
Foot just stomping down. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. And he gets delivered back into the ring. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
No. You gotta win at any cost.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stand as a... opponent. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
Tope Atomico. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
And now he's going to the top rope. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
From the heavens.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent.
From the top. Elbow drop. Latino Heat doing some damage.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino Heat. From above!
Lights out. DDT connects.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Hold on. Things turn around quickly.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of the...
To the sky.
Missile drop kick.
Boom!
From the middle rope. Off the mark with that one.
Guerrero timed that one well.
Running Hurricane Rana.
And the core taking on some damage.
Eddie ascending to the top.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino Heat.
Twisting the arm. Oh, that's got to hurt. Climbing up to the top rope.
Into a beautiful arm drag.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Eddie.
From above!
Soaring.
Uh-oh. Look at the power.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next? Torturous face rape.
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
Stalking from above.
Here we go.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Here we go.
He lands hard.
Loving blow.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back goes to sleep. Guerrero's on his last breath.
Kick out. Oh, my God.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Wants to finish this.
Flying. Missile drop kick. And Eddie pays for leaving an opening.
Oh, what a clothesline.
The ref's down, and that's never a good sign.
If you're going to break any rules, I suggest you do it now.
He connects with a counter. Oh, did you hear that?
These two have learned each other so well.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Quick thinking right there.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Taking this match to the outside.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Clearly not trying to win this one right now, just adding insult to injury. And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
Good reflexes from him there.
Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a counting.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Taking this fight into the whole WWE Universe.
Well, let's hope everyone gives them enough room out there.
Eddie giving the universe a little bit of that charismatic Latino heat. Now,
Nice scoop roll up for the win. He got the shoulder up in time.
you expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Get back here.
Leg lariat. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
Climbing to the top rope here. He's headed up high.
Picture perfect drop kick.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Punk's got on the top.
Frog splash does it.
Eddie can take this one.
Two. Oh, he just kicked out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display. On the top. Oh, but he does it better. Frog splash connects.
There's two.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the CM Punk problem once and for all.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The athlete taking flight.
Oh, what a counter, knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time. Finds the roller.
The rope save him.
Well spotted by our official. Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
Totally focused on attacking that leg and knee.
Ouch! Leg breaker.
And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age.
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but look out!
Suicide dive.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Taking flight.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. And, guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from. But they are not two men that should ever be seen.
From the heavens.
From ring post to ringside, risking it.
Trying armbar. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Great wherewithal to dodge there. Woods. Mongolian chop.
DDT.
The game in bad shape right now.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Whip back into the ring.
Spinning roundhouse kick.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his cult of personality. And now Punk is forcing the COO to take notice on our industry's biggest night of the year. Slides under the ropes, back into the ring. Oh, man, did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? Overwhelming offense down from Punk.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Shoulder tackle to the body.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
Hooked up. DDT.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
The steel chair. Never as innocent as it looks.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now.
Big time height on that kick.
Triple H a step ahead.
He's able to counter that.
Thumped with a big blow.
A ring-shaking spine buster.
Classic Triple H offense getting the job done against Punk there.
Guys, Triple H might be looking for something under the apron.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now.
Triple H facing a beatdown.
Punk is determined right now.
Ah, stop.
Boom! 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 Oh!
And gets tossed back into the mat. Here you go.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
But counted now into a clothesline. Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're down right, the plunge.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. And staying with it, into the cover.
2 count. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night. A full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. the winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own.
Oh, driver!
Spiked him. And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk right now. There is blood in the water.
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain.
Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
And we have a pin attempt. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Hooked up. Oh, shit breaker. You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Impressive awareness from him.
He'll make his way to the ring. Picked up and being carried around now. Good night.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking.
Northern Lights.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those lovely little collector cups.
Polar opposite feelings at WWE headquarters when it comes to CM Punk. If Punk can pull off the miracle tonight, he would be
Straight into the pin. He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. And this one could be moving to ringside. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, clothesline.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Devastating blow to the neck right there.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. It suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here. Oh, cracked hard with that table.
The battle rages on right before our eyes.
A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. This is getting dangerous. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought.
It's hard to believe the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is an afterthought. But you guys are right. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Down with force.
And now heading to the outside. Randy can't mount any offense.
This is Orton's perseverance getting tested.
And he has answers for Batista.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE. And if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stamford will be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy tonight.
Brutal stomp to the gut.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
He's struggling to fight out of this submission, but there are no rope breaks on the outside. They're
kneeing his way out. And he's free. Randy toying with his opponent a little bit.
Batista looking into the ring, but for what?
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future wells forming. And maybe it's just too big of a hill for CM Punk to climb tonight. Punk avoids the attack.
Bringing this back into the ring. Batista with a patented, with the Batista bomb!
Championship on the line. This could be it.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal. Shoulder down. Could this be it? Kicks out. He still has life.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there.
Big time spot buster.
And into the pin.
2 count.
Batista wins. Even with all the chaos, the animal prevails.
The winner of this match and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to the...
The following contest is scheduled for
Cena defending the title against Danny.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV, but tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
Well, with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the US title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys.
What's he got planned for him? Oh, Michinoku driver.
What a reversal. Spin kick to the midsection. Drop kick. This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such... and for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Oh! CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. PCW champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, world champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title...
Oh, the pinning combination!
I didn't think this match was close to over.
What's he got in mind here?
Cena with a face buster!
And able to skirt around that attack.
Hoisted up and driven down. Emerald Flosion.
Oh, he had that scouted.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. It kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Sent right into the corner.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world has known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason.
Oh, man.
Bang on the money.
Clothesline! Off with their head.
Taking his time to perfectly measure.
Boom, what impact!
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical. Taking him to the corner now.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Russian leg sweep. Drop kick on target.
Back and forth. Looking for the advantage here.
And that cuts Cena right off. Look at that, it's covered.
New champ incoming.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Set up in the corner now.
Middle rope for a tornado DDT.
Cena now.
Reversal into the inverted DDT.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign, with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the reason that Punk is doing this is to prove that his reign is still one of the best we've seen this decade.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Has to find a way out of this.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest odds yet for a competitor who has answered.
John Cena,
Attitude adjustment.
the champ might have just sealed things.
Shoulder up before 3.
We are looking at a competitor who simply refuses to let their championship dreams be snuffed out.
But Cena now can't take his foot off the gas. He was almost at the finish line.
Powerful offense.
The champion into the pin.
Cena retains.
Here is your winner, and still the
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? Returning to the ring now.
Springboard misses the target. Locking up.
Shoved right off. Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come into play.
Neither one of these men are going to hold back in this one, are they?
Absolutely not. And both Punk and Styles are incredibly capable of getting down and dirty when they have to. There may be a great deal of respect in this match, but there's also a lot of pride on the line. Neither Punk nor Styles will hesitate to pull out all the stops on each other in this match, and I personally cannot wait to see it.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they...
Opponent tied up, but shots to the temple with elbows to the face.
All the way to the outside. Check this out. Clothesline.
Things are going to plan for Styles thus far at his first WrestleMania, piling on the attacks against Punk.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Taking out the knee.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outline...
Look at this! Crashing to the floor.
This is why we call it high risk. A mistake will cost you big time.
Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Battling it out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
The referee was out of position and paid for it.
AJ Styles just beat CM Punk at WrestleMania. Unbelievable.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their craft to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner. Aggressive shove there.
We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal. Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania.
Styles with a head of steam. Up high. You gotta be kidding. And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their craft to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner. I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year. And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. AJ has to realize now he's in the ring with CM Punk at WrestleMania.
Hang armbar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Target in the arm now. Hang armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. High red district with CM Punk.
Blast off! Compressing them with a splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. That'll turn your lights out. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon.
What a way to get out of that one.
Styles just unloading on his opponent.
Just a phenomenal blitz there.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matchups in WrestleMania history. What a journey for CM Punk and AJ Styles.
Perched up top.
All the way down to the floor.
Took the risk, received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match. Phenomenal. Big night for AJ Styles, making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania. Just as often, we'll see him cut corner.
Indeed.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
He gets into the ring. Heading to ringside now.
Taken down by the neck.
The action spilling our way now. Might need to take cover. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
There's return fire on AJ.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Moving into the ring. Piercing chop.
Clubbing blow.
Hooked up.
And a counter. A counter by AJ Styles.
Getting out of harm's way.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. It's just a phenomenal blitz there.
Oh, Mongolian.
Sliding back into the ring.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
And AJ is getting the crowd going. Gonna have to get back in the ring here. The ref's count is getting higher.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
How on earth did that happen?
Boom! Good defense from him.
Boom. And Punk's got that look in his eyes. He's ready to put Styles on. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Gone, two, sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
He kicked out at two.
The resolve of AJ Styles. I can't say anymore. It just leaves me speechless.
Punk took his best.
CM Punk. Uh-oh. Inverted DDT. What a reversal.
Huge kick connects.
Down with a jaw. You can bite your tongue with that.
Stops that offense from connecting. What's CM Punk going for here?
Pile driver.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it
Into the Anaconda Vice.
and for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Inside cradle.
Oh, and a small package! And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, CM
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look, I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he loves Kurt, but he'll not be sorry to put Kurt Angle down for good. And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt.
And now Angle's saying, you wanted me? Well, now you got me. You've got the Hall of Famer.
Ducks out of harm's way. Oh, man, that's just not right.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle was ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor. It's
a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Well, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. On the shoulders and a slam.
Angle might just have Punk right where he wants him. German suplex.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now. To say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up pain.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk on the wrong side of Angle's technical expertise here.
What a clothesline!
And no matter how we got here, this is a match the people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further. Precise punch there.
Way too long. Diving moonsault. Stuck in Angle's grasp.
Oh, with the suplex.
Countered by CM Punk. And he turned it around.
We're going to crank on that arm now.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Bang! What a punch. Punch right to the face.
Opponent down. Angle can do what he wants and wants in the ankle lock.
And look at how tight a grip this hold has.
The pain on his face tells you everything.
Looking to get out, and he has what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury. Big flying forearm.
He saw that one coming. Flying forearm, landing flush.
Angle is like a machine right now.
Angle has the advantage over Punk, and he's putting it to good use. Punk's vulnerable here.
Gets caught by the exploder. Oh, one step ahead of Angle.
Punk now locking in the Anaconda Vice.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a double underhook backbreaker. Oh, man. Absorbing all of that attack in the midsection.
returning back to the ring.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline. Opponent down. Angle can do what he wants.
And close enough to be under the rope. Submission. Hold broken. Oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Expertly applied triangle. Able to free himself from the triangle. Drop kick. Hits the mark.
Punk dodges out in time. Clothesline.
Countering that offense.
CM Punk completely dominant. And this will end things. Go to sleep.
Rough situation for Kurt.
Big counter by Angle.
Oof.
Kurt looking to cause pain with this submission. Camel clutch putting pressure on the spine. This would humble anyone.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the
Angle looking to torture his opponent here.
rolls through, able to escape the ankle lock.
A flying forearm smash.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
And just look at all this wrenching, the bend on the neck this is causing. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Able to free himself in the triangle.
With authority.
Oof. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Muscles their opponent up.
Reversal. He saw that coming. Forearm smash.
No fight left whatsoever. Ankle lock upon
Tap out.
Here is your winner, and forever, your...
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to...
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure they'll
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
Pin. Oh, turning the pin around. Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
slips out of the way.
Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare. but the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend.
Turning around into a backdrop.
Something that should not...
Shoulders down. Isn't enough. Shoulders up.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain. Bray gets ejected from the ring. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. He is just feeding off the electricity from the WWE Universe.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Coming back from the outside now. What a club.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force. And take a look here, the submission attempt by Bray. Can they get the grip locked in? He's in a bad position now.
Escape and a takedown.
What a stiff blow!
And saw what was coming there. Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
Spinning heel kick. Guys, I can't believe it. Punk has The Fiend reeling. Punk might just slay this monster. And that DDT was well delivered.
Impressive awareness from him.
The Fiend's onslaught continuing, making things very difficult for Punk.
Oh!
What a suplex.
Shoving him into the corner now. Fiend.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing. The Fiend landed that perfectly.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one.
Time, set time. Oh, this is so bizarre and weird and freaky. And it follows it up with Sister Abigail. Wasting no time. Into the cover.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Uh-oh.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man, WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him in all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker. But as for The Fiend, I need only remind you of what happened last year at WrestleMania. The Fiend lured John Cena into the Firefly Funhouse match and destroyed the franchise both physically and mentally.
And since then, John Cena has not been seen in a WWE ring. Gotta wonder if CM Punk will suffer the same fate should The Fiend get his way tonight.
Something that should not...
The sleeper hold is cinched in. Time to go night-night. Sleeper hold is applied.
And this hold is getting Punk in a bad spot here. Kenny, yes, he's free. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk fighting through the fear and putting a pounding on The Fiend.
This might be... Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Punk looking to put an end to this living nightmare.
Oh, we know what's coming. The Fiend with the quick wherewithal.
And kicks out before the ref's count.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Into the ring again now.
That looks bad. Bray's face is making me weak to my stomach.
The Fiend is not accustomed to this position.
Punk shifting things to his favor against The Fiend. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent...
CM Punk.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Sister Abigail.
Oh, into the pin attempt. He didn't even let the count hit one.
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing.
That could be Punk's demise.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming.
And a quick pin attempt. And the kick out.
Way too early.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new exes under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
According to my notes, CM Punk is entering experience against Bray Wyatt. And here we go.
single leg crab.
Oh, my God. Superhuman power. He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes. Big time height on that kick.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Sister Abigail.
I don't know how.
Now down into the cover. And easily kicks out of the count.
Still a ways to go in this match.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. He answers right back.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk shifting things to his favor against The Fiend.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome The Fiend without any help. Once again, attacking the skull and doing some pretty decent damage in the process.
We're seeing one response after.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Gonna sleep.
Outlook is bad for The Fiend. This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew The Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond.
Gets lifted into position. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick.
And The Fiend taking a look under the apron.
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping the flesh.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
The carnage we've witnessed here at Wrestle.
Looking to put this one away here.
The Fiend wins it.
Here is your winner, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
Strong counter from Punk. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
What's he open to find down there?
Well, I guess it's time to take out the trash. This should be fun.
Mongolian chop. CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man. WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker. But as for The Fiend, I need only remind you of what happened last year at WrestleMania. The Fiend lured John Cena into the Firefly Funhouse match and destroyed the franchise both physically and mentally.
And since then, John Cena has not been seen in a WWE ring. Gotta wonder if CM Punk will suffer the same fate should The Fiend get his way tonight. This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance of beating The Fiend.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Punk never saw that coming. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants it. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Bray Wyatt is bleeding.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Big headbutt connects.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Oh, bullseye! And Punk now lifting his opponent up, and back nails the GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
Boom!
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk shifting things to his favor against The Fiend.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk, Anaconda vice grip.
Richie, he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS. The Fiend got caught with all of it.
Two. Oh, he kicked out.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Sister again.
The Fiend just keeps going like a horror movie monster.
Fiend might have it here. He's able to beat a 2 count.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. The carnage we witnessed here at WrestleMania is going down in the history books. The Fiend and Punk have been unloading. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. That has to be the final nail in the coffin.
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but...
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer, their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the it couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them. Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also won the first season of NXT, the truth of the matter is that a real WWE superstar will take any opportunity given to them to get their foot in the door. There's no shame whatsoever in how Miz and Maurice got here, and their success since is proof that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. and the In couple is going to finish strong tonight. Of that, I am sure. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a Grand Slam champion, sure, but Punk has accomplished even more in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE first. Miz was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz will have won their first intergender tag encounter.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Boom! Maryse is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maryse was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maryse are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes.
Oh, a merciless strike. Yeah, and that might be a Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi in.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Send into the corner.
Tag in the corner. No way to escape now. Double axe handle.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
And that has to eat at Maryse a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maryse has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maryse put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
Oh, wow. Just clubbing down.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. And an elbow.
Yeah, this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
Hard-hitting kick. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Neck breaker. Lightning fast punches.
Direct and brutal impact.
To the face. What a redirect.
Getting chopped down with the axe handle. Miz softening up his opponent. Grabs the head. Boom!
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. Ah, drop kick. Huge kick connects. Oh, look at this. Breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Tag made. Double team coming. Up to the top rope. Way up high.
Dim the spotlight. Roll the credits. Miz and Maryse are about to exit stage left.
That might have put it away. 2.
Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Truly, truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, all right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone.
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt. Able to slip out of that situation.
Being shown to the Fiend here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
The Fiend with the quick wherewithal.
Up and around and counter. He knew just what to do.
Punk crafting an attack.
Clothesline!
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here, and he's able to avoid that offense.
DDT!
Nicely. A quick takedown, double after that high stacked pin here.
This could do it! Oh, he turns it around and has the pin, and he goes for the pin! He ends the pin attempt for some reason.
Thunderous clothesline! Things are well underway here, but you never really know when a gauntlet will end. This could go on for quite a while. Wait!
No, he kicks out.
Battling out. He's not letting himself get put away just yet.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
Devastating elbow strike.
Grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
The Fiend wards him off.
Calf kick on the money.
What is it about our desk that attracts superstars to it?
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Able to parry that one. to skirt around that attack.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
It's like a muzzle is being placed on the Fiend's offense.
The Sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. The Fiend got caught with all of it.
There's two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
That usually ends everything, but not tonight.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Surely this match can't go on much longer.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
The Fiend with the quick wherewithal.
Oh! Boom! Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle. CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove. But this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing. Say goodnight. Sleeper hold locked in.
Excruciating.
Punk might be in trouble here. Oh, wait. Never mind, he's free.
Fez press, raining down right hands. The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Underway with this gauntlet match, facing opponent after opponent until a huge win or one bitter defeat.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock, followed up with a lariat.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. Oh, man.
Fiend eludes that.
Lands the elbow.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Escape just in time. The Fiend laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Man, what timing on that counter.
He's putting something together.
Oh, clothesline. The Fiend has no control here.
Fiend is getting the window shot at every opportunity.
Things are well underway here, but you never really know when a gauntlet will end. This could go on for quite a while longer. Or this might be the last opponent of the night. You just got to take things one opponent at a time.
Yeah, because in this situation, you know,
Got him right where he wants him.
getting the shoulder up before two.
Not even a 2 count. Still holding strong here. Quick evasion from him there. And a well-placed calf kick there. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anna.
And for some reason, he just broke his own.
He thinks he has it.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Are we about to witness the end for the Fiend?
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
He broke the pin at the last possible second.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Oh, point of the chair to the kidneys.
The Fiend wards him off.
Fez press, raining down right hands. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He's looking a little worn down now.
Brutal knee strike.
And able to evade the offense. A razor-sharp chop there.
DDT.
Into the cover! Into the road of the gauntlet for the Fiend.
Has been eliminated.
And it looks like Eddie Guerrero is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right, but there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to be that one after starting at position #1, that's a lofty goal. It's definitely possible, but just know that this is going to be a long night.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
With the lariat. Will this be enough? He kicks out with authority.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And Eddie's ring IQ didn't have an answer for that move.
Yeah, and Punk had it well measured.
And Eddie's the one being exploited. And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Knee right on target.
Jawbreaker counter to get out of that. Piercing chop. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Oh! Punk never saw that coming.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. He gets an emphatic kick out.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
Thunderous power slam.
He can do it here. Then he gets the shoulder up before two.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent.
CM Punk walking in the act.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
This is it. Barely kicks out.
What a match.
Eddie needs to get his wits about him fast. CM Punk wasn't...
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
That failed to hit the mark.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
And a reversal by Guerrero. This coming down on the chair.
An extremely rough...
You doing here, Corey? And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
Top rope for Eddie. From the top.
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus.
He's got the shoulders down. An easy kick out there.
He's not giving up that easy.
Oh! Boom! Boom! Hammer and sickle!
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Oh, what a high kick.
Oh! Solid bit of defense on his part there.
With the counter. Placed him in the corner here.
Oh, jaw-shattering.
Scooped up for a slam.
A counter by the Fiend.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
And the Fiend wasn't shown any mercy there. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk perched up top.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. Bang! And that can end up he goes for the cover. And he easily stops the ref's count.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Oh, no. Why are they clearing up our announce table?
Well, I've got a feeling we're about to find out very soon.
From way up.
And nobody held on that one.
Things are well underway here, but you never really know when a gauntlet will end. This could go on for quite a while longer. Or this might be the last opponent of the night. You just got to take things one opponent at a time.
Yeah, because in this
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
This is a bad spot.
Kneeing his way out.
leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
And he goes for the pin. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
GTS. Outlook is bad for the Fiend.
2. He's still in this fight.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
CM Punk thought that was enough. This could do it! And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Not going down without a fight.
Bang!
The Fiend with the quick wherewithal.
Does he have him here? Kick out.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows.
Oof. No mercy being shown. Will it be? He's down and out. The Fiend couldn't survive this gauntlet match.
The next combatant is Eddie Guerrero, who is ready to take a crack at this gauntlet. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right. But there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to be that one after starting at position number 1, that's a lofty goal. It's definitely possible, but just know that this is going to be a long night.
Good reflexes from him there.
Running Hurricane Rana!
Fantastic. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Calf kick finds the mark. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Oh, that can break an arm.
Oh! Eddie got out of the way.
A sound suplex.
And he slides him back to the mat. Such an underhanded tactic there. He's definitely been worn down a little. Bam! I can see a little frustration in Eddie after that, maybe losing some composure.
Quick and effective delivery there by Punk. Opponent's head and neck gripped tight, and now
Vicious. And Latino Heat is really dialed in right now.
such